It's very surprising to see something like this being in Bangalore. I mean, Tibetan food and cold food doesn't seem right, but this is supposed to be very interesting. So let's taste it and see how it is.
Give it a try.
What's up everyone, this is Dominic Daniel and welcome to our channel Angry Macha. So guys, today I'm hanging out with my friends Kevin Mario Pereira, who's a chef in Sweden, and his beautiful wife Kathy Pereira, who's educated in Sweden. And I was wondering, why don't we go for the Tibetan meal? And Kathy, are you guys excited? Kevin, are you excited?
Super excited. First of all, we are so happy to be here, and it's been a long time since we've had a Tibetan meal together. We did this during college days, but now we're doing it again. So I'm really looking forward to a great meal together and bring back some pleasant memories that we shared.
First of all, I'm happy to be here in Bangalore after so long and go try some good food. Yes, Tibetan food has been very close to us. I mean, back from college days and things like that.
Very true.
But I hope today's Tibetan meal is going to bring back some good memories.
Alright, so keeping that in mind, let's go to this restaurant and see what a meal in this restaurant tastes like. Let's go guys. Just when you walk past by all the hustle and bustle in Koramangala, there is a restaurant called Momo Art, which has been serving authentic Tibetan food to their customers for the last 15 years. And also to let you know, they are the first Tibetan restaurant in Koramangala. My friends are already inside. I'm really excited. So let's go inside and check what a meal in Momo Art tastes like. Come on, let's go. Okay, get me one chicken fried momo and one beef steamed momo and one beef shabale for me. Guys.
I would like to order the soup with
A moktuk.
Yes, beef please.
Kevin, you.
I'm getting one shapra, beef shapra with tingmo.
And also, you know what? Let's try this one also, a lapping. Okay, we have never tried this, so get us one
Dude, I think
lapping.
you should get some veggies as well.
I'm sorry? Chicken veg. A veg lapping?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, one veg lapping.
One rice.
A dry? Dry.
Yes. Can we also get this veg?
Bok
Is
choy.
that bok choy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it for
That's
now.
it. Thank you. So guys, so we have ordered a lot of dishes. I hope we can finish it. Are you in a hungry zone?
I haven't had lunch.
You have no
All of
lunch.
you. Yeah.
What did I do?
So yeah, I'm pretty hungry. Yeah.
Alright guys, the food is on our table. I'm so excited. So here we have the chicken fried momo and here we got the beef shabale, a classical Tibetan dish. So Kevin, what do you have on your side?
I've got like tingmo, I think, which is steamed Tibetan bread, and I've got some beef shapra, like very good combinations actually. So these are the classics we used to do back in the days, and I'm very excited for this.
And here we have my favorite. This is the beef steamed momo.
Right.
And then we have the moktuk. This is something new I have never tried before. And it's soup with some dumplings in it. And then some stir-fried bok choy, which is my favorite too. And this is something new. I have never tried this before. What is this?
I mean, I think it looks like a pasta or a kind of a noodles wrapped around some stuffed veggies, I guess. I think it's a cold dish, you know. It's very surprising to see something like this being in Bangalore. I mean, Tibetan food and cold food doesn't seem right, but this is supposed to be very interesting. So let's taste it and see how it is.
Give it a try.
Alright, so let's dig in. So I think I'm going to start with the momo here. And you like
So it's
spicy food, right?
extremely
I love spicy food. I don't know if I can handle it still, but let's see.
Okay, let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it without the sauce first.
It's extremely moist, and the meat inside is very well cooked, and the flavor is well balanced. What do you think?
I think it's really good. We should have eaten it a little hotter, but still very, very good. It's really nice and moist, which you don't get in all the momos around. But this is really nice. I'm waiting to try it with the sauce. Let's
I
see
like
how
the
it is.
crunch in that. I think it's cooked perfectly.
Yes.
And the flavors are packed inside. As soon as my teeth pierce this momo, the flavors just are bursted in my mouth, and I think it's
Yeah,
awesome dish.
the fried part has kept it so well coated outside that the juice is like retained inside, which is really nice.
Very good.
Let's try it with the chutney. Let's see.
I mean, I've already tried the chutney. So let's move on, Kevin. What do you want to try now?
We are trying the steamed ones.
All right.
Yeah, let's do the steam ones.
I'll serve for you guys because you're my guest.
Cool, bro. Let's start.
Thank you. I'm sure you agree that this is an all-time favorite of many. So let's begin.
I'm sure Shelton's getting hungry sitting there. Let's try this.
This is extremely moist. As you can see, the momo is super moist, and the meat is very well cooked.
And in terms of spice, Kathy, I think it's very simple spice. Like, I mean, I just think it's salt and pepper. Kevin, or a chef.
I just think the very basic flavorings like onions and garlic and things like that. So that's like very good flavors. It takes a trained tongue to actually understand the flavors, these mild flavors, because you know the Indian palate is destroyed with so much masalas that it's very hard to taste some raw flavors like this. So, and you can taste that in the momo, which is pretty nice and subtle. Yeah,
This shows you're a trained chef.
I guess so. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, overall, it is a good dish,
But
but
I
I
would-
feel it's slightly doughy. I think there's
Yes,
too much
I
of
think
dough and the filling is
Less,
slightly
right?
less.
Yeah, even I would agree with that. I think there should have been a little more filling in it.
Filling?
Yes. So, but overall, it's
That's
a
a good dish.
decent dish. Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's time to taste this dish. Laughing, I'm super excited to taste this one. It's a cold starter, so
Would you like to serve some, Kevin?
let's dig into it.
Just dig
Yeah,
into
let's
it.
dig into it. Let's
Okay.
see.
I wonder what the filling is.
I think it's
vegetable.
yeah. Okay, let me just take it.
Dive in.
Oh yeah, Kevin, like you said, it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
Maybe fingers are better. Very interesting. I wonder what the filling is. It seems like some soya chunks, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not very
soya.
sure if it is.
Soya.
I think they've got a little bit of tofu in it as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is soy chunks. Yes.
And I like the texture. It's a little slippery. It's moist, it's juicy, and also spicy as well.
It is like an Italian cannelloni. Have you seen a cannelloni, an Italian pasta? It's like a stuffed pasta. It's similar to that, but it's pretty nice. I like it. It's pretty nice.
It's good.
I really like the burst of flavors in the mouth, especially the spice just comes through as soon as you put it in your mouth. So
Yeah, it is actually spicy.
It has a little spice after spice, yeah.
I think like overall, it's a
It's a nice
wonderful
dish, yeah,
It's a
and it's
great
not heavy.
starter.
Yeah, it's not
It's
heavy.
not heavy.
It's
You
not
can have
heavy.
like 2 or 3 of this and still,
Eat some more.
just eat some more. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
we are, Kevin. We are always hungry. So all you hungry machas and all you hungry machis who are watching this video and would like to try some authentic Tibetan food, we will drop the exact location of this place in the description below. Please come and check out this place. This place is awesome, and I just hope that you guys are liking this.
absolutely, we're so
Not
happy
just the
with
food, plus even the interior. You have that old Tibetan
Look, which is nice.
feel in
and
that,
the
right?
vibe, yes.
It brings back a lot of memories from our trip to Sikkim.
Sikkim, yeah,
You
wonderful.
remember that trip
I
we
know,
did,
I
right?
know.
Like a couple of years ago. You
Wonderful
remember
trip.
the flags that were on the bridge? With a lot of
everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Bridge, bikes,
Yeah.
autos, taxis, everywhere. Houses.
And the food also.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to
Alright.
trying this dish. It's called the shabale, and this is also a very authentic Tibetan dish, and it's fried, and there is also meat inside.
So I think it's just like a fried momo, but
Yes.
In a bigger version.
Yeah, a circular shape. Okay, cool.
It could be more like a main course, I guess. Or just something to take in your pocket when you're hungry. Walk and eat it, I guess. Yeah.
Did you hear the crunch? That was
Yes.
amazing.
Okay.
The filling's the same as the momo, but it's nice. It's much more heavier than the steamed momo. Yeah, so this could be like a heavy afternoon snack or late morning snack, which is pretty good. It's nice. I like it. Yeah.
And also, I like this shabale more is because than the momo, the meat inside the shabale is not minced but a little more chunky. So you have the bite of the meat in every bite of the shabale you take.
Dude, I'm gonna try it with the sauce, and I think even with the
Yes.
Tibetan salsa, I guess. Let's see how.
Have you some?
Okay, I'll have to put both. Let me put this first. And then this, you want some of this? Do you want some as well?
Should we do a cheers?
Yep. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers for the shabale.
I'm going for a big one. Mouthful.
As you can see, we have some two great foodies here, and I'm sure they have a lot to say about this bite.
Let me take this opportunity that Kevin is mouthful so that I can talk now. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, sorry about that,
Hey, I was just joking, so go on.
Yeah, I mean,
It's good.
what do you think about the shabale with the, the salad and the chutney?
The salad I think is a bit salty, but I think that's how it has to be.
I mean, yeah, it adds a little freshness and that's
Of course
nice.
it
It gives
does.
you a good spice.
good spice, yeah.
So it's pretty nice. It's a good mix of hot and cold foods,
yeah.
which is nice. That's really nice. So I think let's move on to the other dishes. We have shapra there, we have bok choy sitting here, and what's this?
That's mokto.
Mokto.
So we'll try with the soup.
Ooh, I'm super excited to try this moktok. It's a combination of soup and dumplings. That, as you can see, I'm a momo lover and a soup lover, so this is like a concussion of both coming together, and I'm so excited to try this. Let's take a sip of the broth. There are some very clean flavors coming from the broth. It's mostly flavors of onion and garlic that is well cooked with the meat. The soup is very delicious. And then let me try the dumpling.
Oh, that's actually a big dumpling
It
also.
is, it is.
It's a big dumpling.
Why don't you take a
Yeah.
taste as well? It's pretty good. It's nice and moist.
Amazing. It tastes completely different from just being steamed to being in a soup. And I think the flavors are coming through really well. I love the soup, so this has to be my favorite.
I think you should try it, Dominic.
I've never
You look
tried a
pretty hungry.
mokto.
I don't want to pass it on to them, but I
I
have
saw you
to.
staring at the soup, so go for it.
So I've never tried this dish Cathy ever.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go straight for the dumpling itself. I think the momos are juicy because all the broth has gone inside seeped inside the momo.
That's true.
So I think for me, it's a concussion of all the flavors packed in this bowl of deliciousness. Kevin, have you tried this?
I did, yeah.
We're off camera.
No, I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good dish, yeah. It's a good meal, you know, because I'm sure back in Tibet, back in the days, people couldn't afford a lot of things. So they got their carbs, they got their proteins, and they got a good soup.
Good soup.
Which is very nice. It's a good meal actually, yeah.
Yes.
And I think they do need a lot of those calories, right? Because in Tibet,
They
I mean,
need
high
it there,
region.
yes.
Considering the weather conditions
And the amount of work, yes.
yeah.
It's very nice, yeah.
And I think the greens
Oh,
go
we
along
forgot the
really
bok
well
choy.
with this.
I tried the bok choy as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it could be a
It
little
is.
fresher.
that's right.
But-
Yeah.
It's nice, it's a green.
That was really good.
Though it's not fresh, I think it still has a bite in it.
It has a
Yes.
bite, it has good flavors, but it could be much more fresher. I think you should go for the.
We
You
forgot
wanna-
about your favorite.
Yeah. Let's try some. try that.
The meat is very well cooked. Although it's a bit chewy, I think it's mostly because the way it's cooked.
I like how my job today is getting very easy because my friends are doing all the review. It's awesome.
Oh yeah? Thanks, Domi. I hope you're going to pay us for this. What do you have to say?
Chelten, they're asking for payment.
What do you say about the Shaptra?
I just had a bite. It's a bit chewy. It's good, but it's a bit chewy.
But a great dish.
It's good. Our flavors are very balanced. Our spice level is perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe
I
we
think it's a
should
little
try it with the
salty,
steamed butter.
but I think the bread would balance it out. Yeah.
This bread, by the way, is steamed. It looks white and ready to be eaten. That's a soft bun.
Soft bun.
Yep.
So with the bun, do you guys?
I tried it. The bun by itself is a little dry, but it's really good with the beef.
And it's a homemade bun.
Yeah, it is homemade, which is really good about it. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't look very appetizing for a lot of people. Looks a little undercooked, but you see this, it's like perfectly cooked.
And spongy.
Yes, so it's a nice springy bread and goes like really well with the beef. It does bring back memories, but
It does, definitely.
yeah,
I wish they had a little more of those onions and a little more of those capsicum,
Greens.
right? There's too much of meat, I guess.
we do a lot of protein and less greens, so
Yeah.
I think we need that. Yeah.
Okay,
Cheers,
guys,
Dominic.
cheers, Kathy. Cheers for. Okay, guys, this is not alcohol. This is a traditional butter tea, a traditional drink of Tibetan people. So it consists of milk, butter, and
I think
Tea.
that
Salt.
Yeah.
salt.
It's
Can you
mostly
believe that?
salted butter,
Yes.
but I think back in the Tibet they use yak butter, but here they've just used regular butter. And I'm excited
Alright,
to try this
cheers.
because I've never tried tea without with salt. So
Cheers,
yeah.
Kevin.
Cheers.
Cheers. Quite interesting.
I mean, I tried it already, so
Wow. I mean, if you ask me if it's, if I like it, I personally don't like it. But again, this is a traditional drink of the Tibetan people. I'm not against it, but if you ask me if I like it, I personally don't like it. But I just ordered because it was on the menu and it's a traditional drink. So yeah, Kevin, please go ahead.
I think most traditional drinks are acquired
Have-
flavors.
yes.
Flavor, yeah.
So not everybody would really, understand the taste. But yeah, for me, it was very different after I took my first sip. I don't do a lot of milk, but it's different. It's salty. That's the first thing
Exactly.
you get. Then you get
Exactly.
like a lot of butter.
Yeah.
I think this they use this butter in those cold places because they need a lot of fat.
True,
So I think it's one of the easy ways to have a salted tea with a little bit of
Butter.
But it tastes, for me, it tastes like warmed up yogurt, like a curry.
Curry.
But it's nice. It's an acquired
It's good.
taste.
It's good.
And I think the flavor of the tea is very subtle. It's not very strong. You
Yeah.
don't feel the tea at all, in fact. But you do get a hint of it. And there's a lot of butter, as you can see. You can
Yeah,
see
there
a
is
lot
a lot
of
of
butter
butter.
floating on the tea, which is quite good. I think this is weather appropriate drink.
I think so, yeah, because it has a lot of fat in it.
Yes. And out of excitement, we ordered another dish called the tentuk.
The chicken tentuk fried. And for those of you who don't know what is tentuk, ten is pull and tuk is noodles, so it means and pull noodles.
Piece of chicken, some veg.
There are actually big chunks
There
of
are
meat.
actually big chunks of chicken in this dish, and I think
Maybe they knew Hungry Macha was going to come today.
Hot. Yeah, it is very hot. Let me go in for another bite. What
I
do you think about
personally find it slightly salty compared
It
to the
is.
rest of the dishes,
it? It is, yeah.
and it also has similar flavor to the shapta that we just had with the steamed bun. But the hand pulled noodles, they don't really play a very prominent role in this. But
It's too slimy.
It
It's
is.
very slimy.
Yeah, it's not very al dente. I hope it was cooked a little al dente, so you will get a bite from this as well.
A man's gone all Italian.
But yeah, it's a nice,
true, Kevin.
it's a nice filling dish have your carbs again, and you have your proteins again, and you have your vegetables.
Yeah, but
And
then
so
if
for-
it doesn't taste good, I don't see a point of it, right?
Uh,
I mean, it's good. I mean, it tastes good, but if you ask me, I would
It's a
say
little-
that it could be a little more better.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
the I mean, you can see the chunk of the meat.
Yeah.
They should have actually cut
A
it down to
little smaller.
because the atento. I mean, if you can show us the atento. I mean, just
the noodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you compare the meat and the tento, the meat is more and the atento is small.
Small, yeah.
So I don't
so
see
you
that
think
is.
the ratio is a little.
Yeah.
It could be for you, yes. It's now,
All
yeah.
our dishes are done. We had a lovely time. I hope you guys had a lovely time here.
We did have.
We had a great time. I think most of the dishes, as mentioned earlier, brought back a lot of memories, and that's what we all look forward to when we meet and greet and we sit together. The whole point of gathering today was to try something very interesting and bring back some good old memories, and that's exactly what happened today.
Yeah, it was a pretty good experience
Yes.
to do the shoot with you as well, Dominic.
Yeah.
So all thanks to our dear friend Dominic.
Dominic, everybody please subscribe and support and
Yes.
some thumbs up.
Guys, the food review is done. The food was really good, and to be honest, I liked it more sharing that meal with my friends over here. So Kevin, Kathy, thank you so much for being a part of this
It's our
video.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure.
And thank you, Dominic, for giving us an opportunity to share this moment with you. And it's been nothing but a great experience for us, and we'll take back good memories to Sweden now.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks,
thank you so
thanks,
much,
thanks.
Kathy.
It was an
Thank you,
awesome
Kathy.
meal.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So,
And
guys.
do subscribe for his channel, and
Of course.
leave us
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and also drop a comment on the comment section. And if you're not hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, because a lot of amazing contents are coming your way. So until then, this is Dominic Daniel from Angry Matcha. Let's go, Kevin.